Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about what are T-shaped professional and why should you care. So let's get started and discuss all about T-shaped professionalism. T-shaped professionals are those professionals who have in-depth knowledge in some particular field. Let's suppose you are a Java developer, right? So you must be having some in-depth knowledge about Java and JVM, right? You know how JVM works, you know how Java works, you know what bytecode is, you know how JSON processing is done in Java, right? You know how to do particular kind of web scraping in Java, right? You know how to connect to web APIs in Java. So you have some in-depth knowledge, or you have this vertical bar of that T which comprises of all of this Java thing, right? So you have in-depth knowledge about Java, right? Now let's suppose being a Java developer, you also know something about UI UX of the application, something about how to market application, and you also know how to handle customer care and how you can act as a DBA resource. Now, although you are a Java developer, but you have other knowledge outside of your domain which is very much beneficial to your organization, right? So in case your organization's DBA goes off the grid, right? So you can come in and act as a DBA resource, or maybe during the design or conceptualization phase you can propose a optimized kind of schema to the DBAs, or you can propose some kind of marketing strategies which can result into gate-run conversion of the audience, right? So T-based professionals have this breadth of knowledge which comprises the horizontal bar of T about other domains as well, which are very much necessary for the product development. To get the pictorial representation of what I am talking about, I would ask you to look at this particular diagram here. If you can see that this is your profile, suppose you are a developer, right? So this is your area of expertise, right? So you specialize in this particular stack, but if you also have some kind of exposure or knowledge in these fields like marketing and design development and UI UX, so you can be a T-based professional as well, right? So a specialization in one particular or two particular field plus a breadth of knowledge in several other fields, so that you can act as alternate resource, or you can give your ideas to other teams as well. Now you must be wondering, why am I bringing this topic up, or you must be wondering, this is some obscure topic I am talking about and why should you even care about it? The reason is that if you are aware of current market scenario, there are many startups opening every single day, right? And even big corporate companies are realizing the importance of T-shaped professionals, right? The thing is that new startups, they comprises of less number of people doing several things, right? So if there are 10 persons working in a startup, many of these persons are jack of all trades. It means that they can act as a UI UX designer, they can act as a DBA, or they can act as a developer as well, right? Or they can act as a marketing person as well. So startups are actually focusing or channeling their energy to recruit T-shaped professionals so that they can get or they can derive the maximum value out of such professionals. Even big corporations where you find specialists in many technological stacks easily are realizing the importance of T-shaped professional, and they are gunning for finding and recruiting these T-shaped professional in their industry. So here is the thing, and here is how you can decide whether you want to be a T-shaped professional or not. Suppose you are a fresher, or you are a person who is not yet recruited by any company or a startup, right? So if you want to target a startup, I would ask you to develop this T-shaped skill. It means that develop any particular expertise in any particular technology, but do take your time to explore about what goes into product development and how your technological stacks actually coordinate with other areas of the product development, right? So if you are a designer, right, so you need to design a particular web page or a front end system for your product, right? So you must obtain some kind of knowledge like, this is particular web page and how can I actually market my product on this web page better, or how can I A/B test my web page to result in more conversions so that I can be more beneficial, or this web page which I have designed can be more beneficial to my company and to my recruiter, right? So this is the knowledge which will be very beneficial. If you can develop that kind of knowledge, startups will find you more capable to get hired, and they will think that you are the person who can give them most values, so they will find you a worthy resource to hire, right? Much in a similar way, if you are gunning for corporation, you can think that okay, I can specialize on one particular technology and that is it. There is a high scenario that you will get a job, and a good high paying job, by specializing in any particular technology, like becoming a DBA or becoming a Java developer. But if you want to create yourself to be in the industry for at least 10 years or 20 years, right, I would request you to start venturing into other areas as well, so that you know the bigger picture. When you know the bigger picture, taking decisions are easy and you don't get into denial, right? If certain thing is possible in your technical stack and it is also possible in other technical stacks, you have that particular knowledge to decide whether you should be doing that task or you should let other team do that task, so that the task is accomplished within the stipulated time and it is more beneficial to the company, and it is using less resources and it is getting ready in lesser amount of time and resources. So when should you specialize, you must be wondering, right? Once you know the bigger picture and you have idea about how your stack is interacting with other stacks, then I think that you can venture out and explore more and more about your particular thing. I'm not asking you to just concentrate on that horizontal bar and not to even think about strengthening this vertical bar, because that vertical bar is actually necessary to get hired, because that's your core competency and you cannot neglect your core competency, right? What I'm asking is, concentrate on your core competencies, but do care of all the things or all the layers that are involved in developing or in your kind of industry, right? So that you can take well-informed decisions, because that is businesses are all about: taking decision, executing it, and generating more revenue for the people that are associated with the business, right? So with this advice, I'm ending this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video if you have derived some kind of value out of it. Thank you all for watching. This is your guy Rajat signing off.